and
Oddworld.
Hey oddballs, I'm your host Jensen, and welcome to episode 152. So I'm going to be jumping back in with the How to Be a Psychic book, and it's going to be a little bit of a longer read because I just don't want to leave you guys with like a cliffhanger, and it's like an exercise type of thing, and you kind of need to know the next steps that come after the first. So we're just going to jump into it, and I hope you enjoy it. So here we go. It's
Lesson time.
Today's lesson is more of an exercise to help you to try to remember what your psychic gifts are. Do you remember your early psychic experiences? Maybe you weren't aware at the time that what had occurred wasn't part of reality, that is, until you shared the information with others. Or maybe it was clearly a psychic event. Here are a few tips for trying to remember your early psychic experiences. Allow yourself to be open to recalling psychic memory flashes, and don't overanalyze them. These flashes may occur at any time you progress through the book and practice the exercises. Don't expect to get all of the memory at once. Keep notes of your psychic memory flashes so that you can refer back to them. Once you have an idea of a possible psychic flash, talk to others who might have been aware of it at the time that it happened. Use basic relaxation techniques to help you focus on your early psychic memories. Here is an easy relaxation exercise that may help you remember early child psychic memories. If you would like to try it, find a place to sit or lie down and let yourself get comfortable. You may not be comfortable counting downward into an altered state of focus. Some people would rather feel themselves going upward or even walking through a hallway. If that is the case for you, consider reversing the numbers and counting from 0 to 5 at the beginning and then counting down at the end of the exercise. When you are ready, you may take a deep breath, again at the level that is comfortable for you, and allow yourself to focus toward your third eye. As you breathe in and out, you may tell yourself that in a few moments you will count from 5 to 0. When you reach 0, you will be very relaxed, and your unconscious mind will be open to recalling early childhood memories of psychic experiences. Any memory you recall will be for positive insights, and at any time you want, you may always open your eyes and come back to full consciousness, refreshed and relaxed. As you count yourself down, you may feel yourself focusing more and more with each count. It is a very pleasant feeling, and you look forward to the next number. As you focus on your third eye, you may allow yourself to relax more and more as you open up your psychic memories. You may allow any muscles that you feel are stiff to relax. If you are ready, take a deep breath, exhale, and start counting. Whenever you are connecting to your third eye, give yourself the suggestion that you may always end your connection by opening your eyes, taking a deep breath, and returning to a full state of consciousness, completely aware of your surroundings, relaxed and refreshed. 5. Breathe in and out, and feel yourself relaxing more and more with each breath. Let yourself relax your muscles. As you mention the next number to yourself, you may feel yourself connecting more and more strongly with your third eye. You may feel yourself focusing on your unconscious mind, opening up to your early psychic memories. 4. Feel yourself entering into an altered state of focus as you feel the connection to your third eye becoming stronger and stronger. You may breathe in and out slowly, relaxing more and more with each breath. You may feel yourself getting closer and closer to your memories of your early psychic experiences. 3. As you breathe in slowly, you may feel yourself relaxing more and more. You may feel yourself connecting more and more to your unconscious mind. As you get closer and closer to 0, you will be ready to focus on your early childhood psychic memories. 2. You are getting closer and closer. You are relaxing, and your psychic memories will be ready for you to access when you get to 0. As you breathe in and out slowly, you will allow yourself to relax more and more. You can feel your connection to your third eye more and more. 1. You are almost there. You may feel very comfortable, relaxed, and safe. You know you may always come back to a conscious state at any time you want by opening your eyes, taking a deep breath, exhaling, and feeling relaxed and positive. You may allow yourself to go deeper and deeper as you count slowly backward from 5 to 0, each number 10 times stronger than the last. 0. You may feel the connection to your third eye even more strongly than before, as you are now ready to access the unconscious memories of your early childhood experiences. Anything you see, feel, hear, taste, or smell will help you remember these early psychic events. While you are in a relaxed and comfortable state, you may let your unconscious memory recall images from the past about your early psychic experiences at a pace that is good and comfortable for you. Be aware that you can open your eyes and come back to full consciousness at any time you want, feeling relaxed, calm, and refreshed. When you are ready, you may count slowly back up to your conscious mind. When you reach 5, you will remember any images you have recalled relating to early psychic experiences. 1. You are coming up and slowly releasing your connection to the third eye as you count toward 5. 2. Breathe slowly and comfortably as you count yourself back up. 3. You are getting closer and closer to the surface of your conscious mind. 4. Slowly release your connection to your third eye. 5. Now you may come fully back to the surface of your conscious mind as you release your connection to the third eye. Take a deep breath, open your eyes, and exhale. You may feel relaxed and positive about your connection to any early childhood psychic memories that you may have recalled. Each time you perform this exercise, you may have different results. Don't expect a specific outcome. Each time you try, you may find more and different memories coming up to the surface of your conscious mind. Once you open up the communication channel and continue to connect to it, the flow will become easier to access. Okay, hi again. I wasn't expecting to put you all in a trance for like 10 minutes, but I might put some music behind that one because it's kind of calming. I don't know. Anyhow, if you've connected to your third eye and you found your little childhood psychic memories, I would love to hear what you experienced and found, and let's go ahead and move on to stories.
This comes from Puzzle-Headed Pain 6356 on Reddit.
I've been out running errands, and I called my boyfriend as I got home in the kitchen, and he says, Wait, but I just saw you a minute ago. I said, What? And he explains how he saw someone come in that looks like me, touch the cat bowl, then a minute later I call him. I asked if they came from the door or the bed, and he said he thought he saw me open the door. I asked if my cat looked at them, and he said it looked like it. I just searched my whole apartment, and no one's here. Earlier last week, I was in the bathroom doing makeup. In my peripheral, I saw a black circle in between my 2 shower curtains fall down, and it made a huge sound, like if you drop a shampoo bottle. So I figured either the cat knocked something or something fell. I look, and there's nothing. No cats. They're in the living room. Maybe the cat fell? It couldn't have fallen off the tub and make that loud bang, as I also saw something. And the curtains were moving from something falling. I never get scared with this stuff. Just alert and pissed off. Okay, so you know, I'm not gonna lie, I've been really bad about asking questions lately, but my questions don't happen until I reread the story when I'm recording. And my question is how long have you lived here? And what's the age of the place that it is? Because it could be the place that you live. It could be things you've brought into the home. It could be the land. It could be something just popping by. Hell, it could be some kind of weird shapeshifter, creepy, I don't know, something creepy. But the fact that your boyfriend saw what he thought was you come in, touch the cat bowl, and it wasn't you, then what was it? And I know this person checked the whole apartment and no one was there. And I'm sorry, but that would just be a really weird thing for somebody to do if they were breaking into your home. I mean, why would they just come in and like touch the cat bowl or feed the cat or whatever it was doing and then just be gone? Like, I don't like it. And I hope it doesn't happen again. And honestly, sometimes I start to wonder after reading all these stories if a lot of these ghosts are just pulling pranks on us. Like, hey, watch this. I bet I can scare the shit out of this guy. And then acts like you. And then guess what? It freaks out your boyfriend. So I don't know. But the black circle that fell down in the shower, I do appreciate that they are trying to think that maybe it was their cat that fell, but I would think that if your cat fell, you would see them also dart out of the bathroom, even if you are putting your makeup on in the mirror. Like, I grew up with cats and sometimes they can be freaky little shits. Like, they can do some weird things that just make you go, now wait a minute. But I will say you would more than likely be able to see them run out from, you know, I don't know. So it's just weird. It's just weird. And the other question that I needed to ask was, you said all the cats were in the living room, but were any of them like spooked acting, or were they just chilling in the living room? Because maybe you didn't actually see them run out from under the curtain. I mean, clearly you would have said that, but maybe it was just a cat falling down. And you know how cats have that, like, I don't know, that look on their face of, oh my God, I just did that, or I can't believe I just, cats are kind of human like dogs. And you can just tell when something is wrong or off about them. So if you get what I'm saying, I would like to know if any of your cats looked like, you know, something had just happened to them. But I am curious as to what you guys think it is. And let's go ahead and move on to the next story.
This comes from Naga-Kuya on Reddit.
Can people be exempt from the paranormal or act as a ward? I've noticed for a while now that everyone I'm friends with, and even my wife, has had or continued to have paranormal experiences. I've always noticed that those experiences stop when I'm around. What I'm saying is, when I'm around, those things don't happen. I've been told that it's odd by multiple people that their paranormal happenings seem to just completely stop when I'm around. I have no idea what this means and why I seem to have an effect at all like this, but I don't know where to go to understand what's going on. It's like I can feel something there and I can sense the movement or energy of it, but it just doesn't act. And this has happened in more than several places. I've even went to known haunted places in my local area, where some of my friends have had experiences on multiple different occasions, and not a damn thing happened. I'm a firm believer in the paranormal, as I used to have very vivid dreams of future events as a child that would later come true in my teenage years. I've had my own shadow ghost experience at a young age, where me and my cousin had seen the same black figure stop in the doorway 4 feet away from us, noticeably look around, and take off running. With me having past experiences, why is it now that I act like a ward or a witch that paranormal stuff just shuts off around me? It's had me confused for years. Any thoughts? Okay, so first of all, I think it's weird that this story is talking about having vivid dreams as a child and predicting the future, which, hello, I am reading from the psychic book, and this is exactly the section that we're in right now. So, hi, we're tying these two together, just so you know that's your psychic ability, or at least from what I'm understanding. But anyhow, I'm wondering if maybe the spirits can pick up on some kind of ability that you have, and they're like, yeah, no, don't want that. As in, maybe you have a deeper psychic ability that you haven't discovered yet, and maybe they know that, and they're just trying to like communicate with you without communicating with you. I don't know. I'm trying to make this one make sense. It's interesting that you've had paranormal experiences as a child, and now all of a sudden it's like, nah, we want nothing to do with you. So have you done anything that could, I don't know, ward off spirits? Like, I don't know. My only thoughts are maybe there's some kind of ritual that you did, if that's what you're into, or hell, I don't know. I'm just thinking that you have some kind of psychic ability that you don't know about yet, and these spirits know it, and they don't want anything to do with it, or they're just so curious about it that they're like, okay, well, maybe we can stop all of our shenanigans and this person can help us with what we actually need help with. I really hope that makes sense. I don't know. My brain still feels like maybe it's in some trance from reading that book earlier. I don't know. I'm feeling a little loopy right now. But if you guys have any ideas as to what this could be, honestly, so curious, because this is a new one for me. It's not something that I've really heard before, where someone just shows up to all kinds of places where people are having paranormal activity and it just ceased to exist. I'd really like to know what the heck that means, and clearly they do too, but I don't know if that means they want it to continue or if they're just like, what in the hell is going on? You know what I mean? And it could be a little bit of both, but let me know your thoughts down below. If you have a paranormal story, like either story today or any paranormal story in general, head on over to my website and send it my way. And I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And well, it's an odd world after all. Oddballs, thank you for listening. And if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to leave 5 stars or thumbs up on whatever podcast platform you listen on. If you have any comments for this episode, comment below or head over to Instagram and comment on this episode's preview. To submit a story or for more information, go to it'sanoddworldafterall.com.